Welcome to Dai Headlines. I'm Jennifer Ten. Thank you for joining us. Tzu Chi volunteers in Sichuan recently convened their first book club. Among them was Liu Yongxun. Though busy with his career, Liu says Tzu Chi has showed him another perspective on life. Through his interaction with other volunteers, he has learned to better conduct himself in society.
I used to think Tzu Chi was just a charity organization, but I never knew service work could be so meticulous, so respectful.
Deeply moved by Tzu Chi volunteers' compassion and wisdom, Liu Yongxun has joined his force to their philanthropic service. His selfless presence was felt at every Sichuan relief event carried out by the Tzu Chi teams. Organizing the goods for aid distribution, Liu is always the first to assume the job. But it didn't just end when the disaster relief teams completed their emergency aid in Sichuan. Never forgetting the reason that prompted him to join the foundation, Liu Yongxun makes time to go to Tzu Chi's book club in Chengdu.
I will follow Tzu Chi for a very long time, carrying out some service work in Sichuan. At night I watch Master Zheng Yan's teaching. I download them online.
As an agent for study abroad service with career and charity work, it is likely that Liu will be burning both ends of the candle. However, Liu Yongxun says when there is a will, there is a way. He has sworn to never deviate a small step from the Tzu Chi way.
Tzu Chi volunteers from different parts of China were deployed to Sichuan immediately after the earthquake in May of this year. One of the head organizers was邱玉芬. Stationing herself in the disaster area for the past 3 months, her strength and selflessness have won the admiration of many.
On the day of this aid distribution, a shower of light rain falls from the grey hazy sky, covering the waiting people with a blanket of fuzzy wetness. Wearing a transparent raincoat, entrepreneur and Tzu Chi volunteer邱玉芬helps aid recipients carry rice as she guides them through the distribution. Yet, as aid relief comes to an end, instead of taking a break,邱玉芬kneels down to pave a walkway with bricks.
This makes the way easier for the villagers because the ground is quite slippery and people can only move an inch at a time, which is quite tricky.
Sister Yu Fen is Tzu Chi's first volunteer in Shanghai. She embodies faith, perseverance, and courage. For her, nothing's impossible.
Be it bureaucratic liaison or logistics, she handles everything competently. She's truly admirable.
2 days after May's Great China earthquake,邱玉芬and Tzu Chi volunteers in China traveled to the worst-hit areas of Sichuan province.
I was overwhelmed by a multitude of things. At the time, everywhere was like a government official described, thousands of strands and loose ends. I had no clue where to begin.
Relief work was arduous at the beginning, but with volunteers' concerted effort, the provisioning, shelter and emotional support for disaster victims have been smoothly carried out. None of the challenges proved too much for邱玉芬, who came from a poor family of 13. Childhood hardship had seasoned her.
My tuition fee was about $10 US, a sum that we couldn't afford. My mom went to 40 different people to scrape together the money. Some people gave us 20 or 30 cents and didn't expect us to pay it back. I was passionate about school, and so I vowed there and then that one day when I start working and making money, I want to help poor kids receive education.
Unfortunately, her hardy nature led to a broken marriage, losing her husband to an extramarital affair. The ensuing angst and pain that for years haunted her were finally dispelled after she joined Tzu Chi. In Sichuan, together with her trusty fellow volunteers,邱玉芬commits herself wholly to the well-being of disaster victims, bringing relief and happiness to their suffering.